Hi, welcome. I'm Maddie. If we've never practiced together before, I'm happy to be here with you. We are going to get started lying on our backs in Shavasana. So go ahead and spread yourself out, lay down, take up some space for yourself, and find stillness. You could take a breath or two as you arrive, just so that you could land here heavy, soft around the edges. Feel where your body's directly connected to the ground. See if you can get a little heavier through those points of connection. And as your body gets more weighted, you could see if you're able to take on the quality of the earth element. Allow your body to become more dense, more solid. And then connect your mind to your breath. Circulate the breath through your whole body. So you'll take some full body inhalations and exhalations, breathing with the intention to become really present now. Now, can you soften the texture of your breath so that it becomes more like water? The quality of your breath could take on the water element. It could flow a little bit more freely. Might even feel a little cooling. Now, without force, deepen your breath so that you could breathe beyond just your lungs. You could breathe into every little nook and cranny of you. It's like you could wash the water of your breath down the hallways of your legs. Let it pool down into your feet. Pour it down your arms, splash it across your face and neck. And if you've ever taken a hose and poured a bunch of water on the ground, you know that it makes mud. So as you water the earth of your body, it's like you could make it a little bit more like clay. It could become a little bit more malleable, a little less hardened. As we start to move together, see if you can maintain this really intimate connection to your breath so that this hour becomes a moving meditation, a practice in being with yourself, an embodiment practice. So you'll reach your arms up overhead, point through your toes, take a full breath in, stretch yourself apart. And then exhale, hug your knees into your chest, wrap your forearms around your shins, give yourself a big hug, like a real hug. Maybe a little rock side to side. Now, if it's comfortable, seal your lips, let your breath move in and out of your nose. Can you make your breath sound more like the ocean? Every inhale like the pull of the tide. Every exhale like the crash of the wave. Let your knees fall over to one side or the other so that you can turn yourself around and create a tabletop. Plant your palms right underneath your shoulders. Place your knees right underneath your hips, and then splay your fingers wide. Rock the weight into your finger pads. See if you can find a static shape to start. So find stillness within the tabletop. Press into the tops of your feet. Hug your belly button up and in. pull your heart more forward. And then take a breath. Feel where you're connected to the earth. Imagine you could root down through your fingers and toes. Now drop your belly, lift your heart, lift your chin. Take a full breath in a cow. Exhale, round. Tuck your tail, tuck your chin, push the ground away. Inhale, sweep your heart forward, arch your spine, take up more space. Exhale, round, empty out, hollow out your belly, and then you could move through a few more cat-cows all on your own. You might close your eyes just so that you could get totally lost in it. Maybe you mess it all up. Maybe you move in some other kind of way now. You could wag your tail, you could shake your head yes and no, or even stick your tongue out. Just establish that you have agency here. You can move how you want to move. You can make choices for yourself here that feel nourishing. It could feel like you're really tending to yourself now. And then come to a long neutral spine. A firm belly, it's always going to support lengthen your spine, so draw your belly button up and in, soften your shoulders. And then tuck your toes, take a full inhale. Exhale, pike your hips up to the sky for downward facing dog. Right away, find 360-degree breath. Now you're not just stuck here waiting for the next thing to happen. Be at play with this down dog. Pedal through your feet. Bounce through your knees, maybe shake your head yes and no. Stick your tongue out. And as you move, see if you could get interested in how to create some more stability for yourself here in the down dog. How can you feel more rooted into the earth, more secure? Maybe that means you walk your feet in a little bit. Maybe that means you walk your feet out a little bit or bend your knees. Maybe that means you find rest. That's always an option. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in, fill up like a balloon. And then exhale, let your head hang heavier. Let something go. Inhale, lift your heels up high, stretch your feet. Exhale, bend your knees, look far ahead. Take a few slow steps all the way to the top of your mat, and then hang heavy in a forward fold. Step your feet about hips width distance, or maybe a little wider. Bend your knees just so that you could really let go of the weight of your brain. Shake off the weight of your head, shake off the weight of the world a little bit. Maybe sway side to side. Just get loose. Yeah, shake off where you're coming from. You can always flutter your lips or let out a big sigh. Now let your arms be heavy. Bend your knees just a little bit more and then root into your heels. Slower than you think, round up your spine. And can you think of the pressing down of your feet being the force that's letting you roll up? And there's no rush to get there, but as you do, you'll pull your shoulders up and back, flip your palms to face the front of the room. Take a couple of breaths here in Tadasana, mountain pose. Become aware of the earth underneath you. Feel where you're connected to it. Firm support, constant, unwavering. Can you lift your heart higher towards the sky? Become aware of the ether overhead and all around you. Feel the exchange of your breath, how your body takes in something new with every inhale. With every exhale, you let go of what you've used. You clear it out of here. Step your toes together. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And then exhale, interlace all 10 fingers, release your index finger, little engagement of your glutes. Inhale, lift up out of your waist, take up more space. Exhale, lean over to the right, bump your hips far to the left. You'll find a crescent moon, Ardha Chandrasana. First things first, give it your breath. It's like the breath could massage you from the inside out. And then again, get interested about how to create stability here. Can you find it in your lower body by firming up your thighs and glutes? Hug your belly up and in, and then notice how that effort creates a sense of ease in your upper body. Could you soften your shoulders and jaw? Spin your heart up, maybe even peel your left armpit back a millimeter. And then take a deep breath in, feel the expansion of it. Take a long breath out, feel the contraction of it. Inhale, float up to center, get tall. Exhale, up and over to the left, pull your hips to the right. Deep breathing, like you're measuring out each and every breath. Press more into your right foot. And then rinse the breath from your right index finger all the way down into the blade of your right foot. Again, allowing the water of your breath to break up any density of the earth in your body. And you soften your eyebrows, your temples. Take a breath in. Really clear the breath out. Inhale, float up to center, get big. Exhale, release your hands, reach them straight out ahead of you, arms straight ahead. Step your feet a few inches apart, and then inhale, lift your heart, pull your shoulders back. Exhale, sit back and down into Utkatasana. It's a chair pose. Sometimes it's translated to powerful pose or fierce pose. So right here, give it some powerful breath. Give it some fierce energy. Rock the weight back into your heels. And then imagine that you're pulling air up through your feet. You're pulling the stability of the earth up into your legs, up into your belly, so that ultimately your heart could grow lighter. The sides of your neck could become more soft. And your crown could just float ever so lightly on top of your spine. Exaggerate your next inhale. Flush out your next exhale. Look up, reach up, inhale, burst up, stand tall on your tippy toes. Exhale, reach your arms straight back out ahead and pause here. Can you come up higher on your heels? Maybe you stay right here, especially if it feels kind of wobbly. You just pause and breathe. Otherwise, bend your knees, shoot them forward, so it's like you're sliding your back down an imaginary wall behind you. Can you prioritize the lift in your heels over how low you squat here? So it's way less about squatting, way more about lifting. Anchor your mind to your breath. Move breath through your whole body. If you wobble or if you fall out, give yourself grace. Falling is part of it. So let go of trying to be good at it. Let go of trying to be perfect. Inhale, more length in your spine. Exhale, sit a little bit lower. Look up, inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, heels down, arms by your side. Imagine you could inhale through your crown. Imagine you could exhale through your feet. Step your feet together, toes touch. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, look up towards the sun. Exhale, palms to heart center. Little tuck of your chin. Inhale, lift your crown higher. Exhale, bend your knees, sit back into a chair pose, and then twist yourself over to the left. You hook your right elbow over your left knee. Or you can always place your right hand over your left knee, place your left hand to your low back. Wherever you are, just see if you can prioritize finding more length in your spine. All of these postures, pretty much, we're just looking for length here, looking for spaciousness. Rock the weight back into your heels. Can you get 2 knees in one line? Likely you'll need to guide your right knee back just a little bit. Now spin your heart up. Breathe with the intention to soothe yourself, to find a sense of ease within a challenge. There's so much power when we're really at ease with something heated or challenging or activating. Lift your heart a little higher as you inhale. Soften your shoulders back and down as you exhale. Turn to center, inhale, rise up, reach up, offer something up. Exhale, slide your palms to heart center, ground down through your feet. Inhale, lift your sternum towards your thumbs. Exhale, bend your knees, sit back and down, twist yourself over to the right side, left elbow or left palm over your right knee. 2 knees in one line, even weight between your feet. And then maybe there's nothing to do. And so you simply receive the breath, receive the layers of sound in the room, receive the support of the ground under your feet. You don't have to make it all happen. Sometimes you can take it in, receive the posture. Bigger breath in, brighten it up. Longer breath out, darken it down. Turn to center, inhale, rise up, get big. Exhale, arms by your side, Tadasana. Just 2 or 3 breaths right here. Stand tall. You could place a hand on your heart or your belly. That could feel really supportive. And then just notice what happens when there's nothing to do. Can you stay with yourself? Can you keep your mind anchored to your breath? Keep your breath circulating through your body so that you're here, tending to yourself. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your head, right where the nape of your necks meet your skull. From here, step your feet a few inches apart if they're not already there. Imagine pulling air up through your feet, firm up your thighs, engage your glutes, and then lift your heart, lift your chin. Tiny little movement here. Right away, deep breathing. So it is a little back bend, but think of it more as a heart opener. Rather than thinking backward motion, think lifting up towards the sky. Can you soften your throat, pour the weight of your head back into your palms so that there's very little effort happening in your neck or jaw. Wash the breath over your heart. Let the hardened earth of your heart become more like clay, more like mud. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly lift up, arms by your side. Take a breath in. Clear the breath out. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward, hang heavy. Bend your knees a little bit more. Take a beat here. Shake off anything that's been bubbling up. Shake off any old tension, any old density, any old opinions. And then inhale, halfway lift. Pull your heart forward. Exhale, tap your fingertips down. Step your right foot all the way to the back of your mat. Look up. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, high crescent lunge. Exhale, find a little tiny bend in your back knee. Lift your back heel up higher. And then find a little scoop of your tailbone. So again, from the waist down, you're heavy. Like a tree, you're rooting into the earth, going subterranean. So that from the waist up, you could get lighter. You could lift your heart. Maybe open your arms a little wider. Baby back bend. Inhale fully. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down, arms to a T. Look right ahead of yourself. You have one point of focus, steady gaze. Right away, smooth breath. Even weight between your feet. You might even press a little bit more into that back foot. Get your front knee right over your front ankle, not to be a perfectionist, but just to create some architecture here that you can build up from. So you've got this really stable foundation. That way, your heart could lift higher, your fingertips could grow wider, your shoulders could get softer. Lengthen your front leg. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, look up. Exhale, place your back hand down to your back thigh, reverse triangle. Take a full inhale right here, more length. Exhale, bring your arms to a T, look right ahead of yourself. Option to walk your back foot in just a few inches, shorten your foundation. And then pull your hips back. Inhale, reach your heart really far forward. And then exhale, tilt your arms down in one line. You're in triangle pose, Trikonasana. Right away, breath. It's a moving meditation. The breath becomes the mantra. Just keep returning breath, moment after moment after moment, as a way to stay anchored in the present moment. Root into your back foot. You might bend your front knee just a little bit as a way to spin your heart up. And then look up, reach for something really good here now. Take a bright breath in. Exhale, sit back and down to warrior two. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and over. Exhale, windmill, your palms all the way down to the ground. Bend your back knee, lengthen out your front leg. Inhale, look ahead, maybe flex your toes. Exhale, launch forward to the top of your mat and then fold, hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingertips down, step your left foot all the way back, land on your tippy toes. Look up, inhale, ride the wave, reach up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, little bend of your back knee, scoop your tailbone and arrive here. Awaken your senses. What do you feel? What's physically happening within your skin? What do you taste? What do you hear? What do you see? What's the visual? What are you looking at? Get interested in your own experience. Inhale, drink it in, make space for it. Exhale, warrior two, flip your back heel down, arms to a T, look ahead. Imagine pulling your thigh bones apart, pulling your arms apart. You're just getting bigger, getting unapologetic about the space you occupy. And then, beyond alignment, can you get interested in the expression of the moment? What energy are you bringing to the posture? What are you filling your body with? This is Virabhadrasana, it's the warrior, so maybe you tap into your own warrior energy. Make this moment more on purpose, like it's your big idea to be right here. Lengthen your front leg. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Look up. Exhale, place your back hand down to your back thigh. Reverse triangle. Take a full breath in. Can you relish in it? Exhale, bring your arms to a T. Look right ahead. Maybe walk your back foot in a few inches. Inhale, hips back, heart so far forward. Exhale, tilt your arms down, look up. You could always tap your bottom fingertips to your shin if you need a little more support, or if you have a block or a water bottle, that works too. But wherever you are, find more length in your spine. Find more length in that bottom side rib cage. You might have to bend your front knee a little bit. And then you're not here just to get it over with. You're not here to check it off the list. You're really here to experience your life as it happens. And maybe even create a little bit of peace here. Even 1%, we'll take it. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two, sit back. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse, reach up and over. Exhale, windmill palms all the way down. Bend your back knee, inhale, lengthen your front leg, look forward. Exhale, launch forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and bow. Walk your feet hips width distance, maybe a little bit wider. Bend your knees a whole lot so your belly could rest on your thighs. And then take your peace sign fingers, hook up your big toes. So belly on thighs, chest on your knees. Find a little tuck of your chin so it's like you're trying to fit your face right in between your shins. Now use your breath to coax the back of your thighs to open up longer. Every inhale, you lift your sits bones. Every exhale, you heavy your head. Every inhale, you feel some buoyancy. Every exhale, you create more weight. One more breath, just like that on your own. Release the grip. Inhale, halfway lift, weight into your tippy toes, heart forward. Exhale, fold heavy, let something go. Bend your knees a little bit more. Slowly round up your spine. See if you can keep your breath circulating as you round up. Feel the weight of your arms, the weight of your head and skull. As you arrive at the top, hug your shoulders up and back. We'll meet in Tadasana. Palms flip forward, feet root down, heart grows taller. Take a breath, arrive here in the posture without having to make it different. Bring your hands to your hips. Shift the weight into your left foot. Pop your right heel up and then turn your right knee out. We'll find tree pose. It's Vrikshasana. You can keep your toes on the ground and set the sole of your foot to your ankle, or maybe you slide your foot up the inseam of your left leg. You'll just want to avoid putting your foot directly on your knee. Palms to heart center. Use intentional effort here as a way to create expansion and ease through the whole of you. So you'll engage your glutes as a way to press your foot into your leg right back into your foot. Press your thumbs into your sternum, lift your sternum right back into your thumbs. From here, you might grow your tree. You might reach your arms up overhead. You might look up to the sky. You might fall out of it, that's okay. You might close your eyes and intentionally live in the wobble for a moment, see what it's like. equal parts rooting down, lifting up. Feel the juxtaposition of the energy pulling down, getting heavy, lifting up, growing more light. Full breath in right here. Exhale, palms to heart center, 2 feet side by side, hands on your hips, clearing breath in, releasing breath out. Hands to hips, shift the weight into your right foot, pop your left heel up, turn your knee out, and then set the left foot somewhere on your right leg. This side might be really different. Give yourself permission to be asymmetrical. Palms to heart center. And then you just express yourself in any way that calls to you. You could reach up, look up. But wherever you are, can you feel your body here as a bridge between the earth and the sky? Feel the earth push up, offer support. Then feel gravity weigh down. It really places you here specifically. And then just notice where you could do a little bit less and still maintain the exact same shape you're in. Maybe it's your jaw. It's probably your brain. Just take a breath in right here. Exhale, palms to your heart, feet on the ground, Tadasana. Full breath in, light it up from the inside out. Open mouth, sigh. You might make some sound. Slowly, mindfully, turn yourself around, lay down on your back, and find Shavasana. Place the full weight of your body into the earth. See how quickly you can let go of effort that's not happening anymore and return yourself into rest. Lengthen out your exhales. Let the fibers of your muscles melt apart a little bit like a stick of butter in the sun. And then hug your right knee in towards your chest. Interlace all 10 fingers on top of your shin. Your arms could be kind of like dead weight here. But guide your right knee up and over towards your right armpit. Keep 2 shoulders and 2 hips heavy into the earth. And then allow your mind to watch the path of your breath. Watch where the breath moves you. Watch where it changes the shape of you. Take a full breath in, fill up to the brim. Exhale, bend both knees, plant 2 feet on the ground. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh bone. You could keep this really passive here. You could just hang out with your arms to a cactus. Otherwise, you might lift your left thigh bone and interlace 10 fingers behind your left thigh for thread the needle. Soften the nape of your neck. Let your eyes fall back a little heavier in their sockets. And if it's comfortable, you could find a little rock side to side here. Inhale from the bowl of your pelvis to your crown. Exhale from your crown down into the bowl of your pelvis. Release the grip, uncross your legs, stretch them out long. Take a breath, let the dust settle. And then hug your left knee in towards your chest. You could find the opposite grip over your shin, if you remember. And then again, you're guiding your left knee just slightly over to the left, up and in towards your armpit, soft throat, soft jaw. Could you soften the muscles behind your eyes? Let them unclench. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, release the grip, plant 2 feet on the ground side by side. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh bone. Give your foot a little flex. And then this side, it could be different. Or maybe you pick your right thigh up, find the opposite interlace behind. Rock side to side. How sweet could this moment be? How tender. You'll take a long inhale. A big sigh. Release the grip, feet on the ground side by side. Heel toe your feet as wide as your mat. Knock your knees in together so they touch. And then bring your arms out to the shape of a T or the shape of a cactus. You take a full breath in right here. Exhale, let your knees fall over to the left. Drift your gaze to the right. Find a lazy twist here. Let it be lazy, let it be messy. Notice if your mind starts to create a list or make a plan. Reel yourself in. Stay with the breath. Stay with the body. Take a softer breath in. Smoother breath out. Inhale, lift your knees up to center. And then exhale, let your knees fall to the left. Drift your gaze towards the right. Let your bones fall apart. Let gravity do some of the work here. Could the weight of gravity soften your face, soften your temples? Soften all the little muscles around your skull. Take a full breath in. And take a long breath out. Float your knees up to center. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, walk your feet together. Let your knees splay out wide. Find a reclined butterfly. You can place a hand on your heart, a hand on your belly. Feel the beating of your heart. Sense the gentle rise and fall underneath your palms. Acknowledge all these tiny little ecosystems within your skin that work in concert to keep you here. They allow you to experience your life as it arrives. Empty out all your breath to the root. clear it out. Pause at the bottom, hold. Can you soften the edges within the hold? And then inhale from your feet to your hips, your belly to your heart, all the way up through your crown. Take in a little bit more at the top, extra little sip. Retain it. Open your mouth, let out a big sigh. Place your hands to the outside of your thighs. Close your knees together so they touch. Hug them in towards your chest. Maybe a little rock side to side. Maybe a little circle with your knee. Maybe a little squish of your face. You get to decide. And then kick your heels up towards the sky. We'll find a happy baby. Catch the pinky side edges of your feet. And then move just like a really happy baby would. Stretch out one leg and the other, or maybe stick your tongue out. Just let every sensation be new, maybe even surprising. Just allowing yourself to explore all of the space you've created during your practice. As you're ready, you'll release the grip. You let your legs stretch out long ahead of you and make your way into Shavasana or any restful shape that supports stillness. Take up space for yourself. Let yourself become a part of the earth. And then know that there's nothing to do. Shavasana is the art of doing absolutely nothing. By doing nothing, you allow yourself to simply be right here. if we look to nature, we know that not all growth and progress is created through effort. Sometimes it's these really dark, quiet moments where it seems like everything has died off, that a seed has a chance to germinate and take root. You cannot rush growth, and so you might just stay here in this germination for a while. You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up a day later to see what's going on down there. Just like you wouldn't rip open a rosebud to watch it bloom. And so take your time here. As you're ready to move into the rest of your day or the rest of your evening, take your time. Move slowly. Take your breath with you. As you move along, feel your feet on the ground. Check in with yourself throughout the day. The light in me sees the light in you, acknowledges the light in you, and reaches out to it. Namaste.